Hi and welcome to Whisky Shared. You're watching my review of Mackmyra Svensk Rök. I'm Toby and you're watching Whisky Shared. Welcome to my review of Mackmyra Svensk Rök, which literally means Swedish smoke. Mackmyra were kind enough to send me this whisky to review for you on my channel. I'll be totally honest, I won't hold anything back. They haven't obviously paid me to say anything about the brand. They've given me this bottle in good faith and I'll be as honest as I can. The whisky is a Swedish single malt. I've reviewed a number of Mackmyras on my channel in the past, and the Svensk Rök is 100% Swedish ingredients. It's also peat smoked, but it also has an added extra dimension to the smoke in the way of juniper twigs. So they would normally smoke meat and similar things by burning the juniper twigs, and the smoke that gives off is quite aromatic. And obviously they've added this along with local peat to give the malted barley that extra sort of smoky character. It's bottled at 46.1% and it retails for about £46 a bottle. You can sometimes find it cheaper than that when it's on sale, but it is part of the Mackmyra core range. So, should we find out what it tastes like? Onto the whisky. Right, so unlike other bottles in the Mackmyra core range, this one only comes in a 50cl bottle, whereas obviously the others come in a 70cl bottle. It does have Mackmyra's signature synthetic cork, so you haven't got to worry about the cork going brittle over time. But the whisky is non-chill filtered and it's uncoloured. So let's start off with the nose. Right, so instantly there's a smoke, but it isn't like traditional peat smoke on the nose. There is like a sort of a woody bonfire sort of smoke. It's quite, yeah, it's quite woody. There is like an earthy tone to it as well. There's a little bit of sweetness. It reminds me of smoked bacon, but not smoked bacon when it's cooked. Smoked bacon before it's cooked. Yeah, there's like a creamy vanilla in the background. There is almost like a saltiness as well. But the smoke does dominate it quite a lot. So let's try it on the palate. Yeah, that's a big hitter. It engulfs your mouth. The smoke is definitely like bonfires, but not roaring bonfires, more like the smoky embers. Once a bonfire's starting to go out, or after you've poured water on, you get lots of smoke. It's that sort of smoke. There's the sweetness, that vanilla's still there. It's almost like there's also like a sour bitterness as well. The bitterness is probably coming from the wood, but the sourness is almost like a white wine, or maybe something like an apple cider vinegar. That sort of sourness. But it's yeah, it's not as spicy as I thought it might be at 46.1%. I thought that might be a bit stronger on the tongue. let's go back for another sip. Now I've held it in my mouth for a little bit longer, a little bit more spice. It's quite viscous as well. As you hold it in your mouth and it reacts on your tongue, your saliva glands activate and there is like an oiliness to it. It's not too peaty, but it's very smoky. It's definitely like lots of wood smoke. It's more wood smoke than an earthy or a meaty smoke. On the palate, that I was expecting that wood smoke to be a lot drier, but it isn't. Let's have one final sip. Yeah, it's got a decent level of smoke. It's quite a heavy hitter, but it doesn't dominate your palate in the way that, you know, it doesn't attack your palate that you can't easily drink it. It goes against heavily smoky whiskies that I've had before, because although the smoke is quite high level and there's lots of it, it doesn't dominate your palate that you feel like you can't have much of it. So you could definitely, you know, this is almost like a session whiskey. You could sip this over a decent amount of time, several glasses of this, and it'd be quite happy. Whereas some heavily smoked whiskies, I find, you know, you've had one glass and that's enough, and that will take you, you know, some decent amount of time to even finish. But yeah, this is quite pleasantly surprising. In terms of price, it's in the right sort of ballpark, I'd say, for Mackmyra and what they produce. It might be out of the price range for some people, being almost £50. But don't let that put you off. If you like smoky whiskies and, you know, you want to try something a little bit different, you know, it's not overly sweet, maybe that's for you. I think I'll definitely enjoy sharing this with friends, and as an added bonus, if you'd like a sample of this whiskey, why not put a comment down below, and I'll pick 5 people at random to have a sample of this whiskey, and you can let me know what you think of it for real. So yeah, I quite like this, and can't wait to share it. Stauncher. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, why not give it a like or a comment, and please consider subscribing for more videos like this.